Jaydn, thank you very much for joining us. Obviously, 2023, big season for you. Going into 2024, what are your hopes to get started with?
I feel like just to get as close to the first team as possible. Obviously, we've got a very strong squad this year, so it's going to be difficult. But if I can prove my way in the second 11 and push my way into that first team, there's a lot of great players around here that will push me and help me to get there. So I think that's one of my main aims.
Yeah, and so what areas of your game in particular are you looking to improve this season?
I think the big thing to me is probably my spin. I think my batting will come along nicely. I think my spin's probably one of the main aspects I'm working on at the minute. Just because left arm, it just gets you into teams if you can do it quite consistently and bowl it in nice areas. So I think that's going to be big for me this year. And yeah, so my bowling will probably be the main thing I'm working on at the minute.
Absolutely, and I mean, I bet you probably get asked this all the time. I think you know what's coming. Jaydn Denly, you might be related to him, might not.
Yeah.
What's it like being able to play alongside him? And I can imagine that's quite a funny dynamic to have around.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. Obviously, we played together for the first time in the Metro Bank. It was nice. It was very nice. Obviously, watching him grow up like me when I was 10 and all the way up to my age now. He's come and watch him, and yeah, I loved it. And it's always one of the things I wanted to do. And that was one of my main aims why he's still playing, to try and make my debut with him. But obviously, he was injured at that time. So yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's a family member. I've always watched him, so yeah, it was really nice to play with him.
Let's talk Under-19s World Cup. Big thing that. For you, what did you learn from it? What was it like being around, people your age and playing in that tournament?
Yeah, it was a really good experience. Obviously, a different country, different conditions, really hot. That also takes a toll on you. Yeah, it was a very good standard out there. And you come up against all the teams that are top class. Obviously, there's the standout ones in my team. Ben McKinney's a great player. I'm sure he'll go on quite a high level. Yeah, it was a great experience. Like I said, our coaches as well, Mike Yardy, Kadir Ali, they're all top guys, and all they want is the best for you. And yeah, results didn't quite go our way. We probably could have done a little bit better, but it's just how it is sometimes. Just wasn't quite on it.
And for you, I know you said that you want to get into the first team more. Is that a thing for county championship? Where is that something you're specifically looking at this season?
Yeah, I think Red Bull's probably the main aim for me. Obviously, or pushing the Metro Bank as well. Played in it a bit last year, but yeah, Red Bull is probably my main aim at the minute. Just trying to get close to that Red Bull squad as possible, and when my chance comes, to prove what I can do.
Absolutely. I wonder what it's like being in the Kent dressing room. You're quite young. I'm quite young. I've been starstruck today, even walking past some of the players. What's it like, as someone who's been around Kent cricket for so long, to finally be in that dressing room?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, I've come here watching for the last 10 years, and like Deebs and all that, I've been watching them all. It is a bit surreal sometimes. You just sit in, so you got your own locker now, just sit in the locker and you just look around. There's some of the big names, obviously Zach, he's not around at the minute, but yeah, it is sometimes you look around, it is a bit crazy. But it's definitely a good thing. All they want is the best for you. Like I said, they'll always give you advice if you ever need anything.
And you've got some overseas signings coming in. What's it going to be like for you to work with these people who are so experienced as players? Do you think that'll give you confidence? Do you think you'll learn things off them? Are you hoping to learn anything off them?
Yeah, obviously Wes and Javier, if I get to face them, that'll be pretty exciting. Yeah, like I said, they've played in the Big Bash and stuff like that, which you dream of playing in. So I imagine they'd be exactly the same. If you ever need advice or you need help with anything, they'll always give it to you. But yeah, I can't wait for that. It'd be good.
Did you feel any pressure coming into the first team, being so young, making your debut in the One Day Cup? Was that a pressurised environment for you, or was it something that just felt natural, given you've been playing all your life?
Yeah, it was obviously it's always pressure, isn't there? Every game I play, I feel a little bit of pressure, but no, it wasn't too bad. All the boys make you feel comfortable, like there's no pressure on you, but obviously you always feel a little bit. But no, when I was out there, I just wanted to show what I could do really, and just just why I'd got there, obviously what I've done, so just carry on doing that.
And then it's been mostly one-day cricket so far. What do you think of that tournament, the Metro Bank One Day Cup? Is it fun to play in? Because I certainly enjoy watching it.
Yeah, at my young age, obviously I enjoy any cricket I play, but yeah, I quite enjoy the Metro Bank, especially with the 100 going on, which there's a lot of lads that don't go to it, so it's just like a one that we can try and win when we're here, and all the other boys can go and win at the 100, and then yeah, we can just try our hardest here and just play as much cricket as we can.
And do you think that is a competition that your Kent as a side is going to really challenge in this year, go forward?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we won it a couple of years ago. I think we have a very good chance this year again, just to push for that. Like I said, our squad's much stronger this year, and I think we can give it a real good go.
That's enough serious talk for me, because you know, must be quite boring going around doing the same interviews over and over again. So we're going to try and get a bit behind the cricketer, try to get to know you a bit more. So let's start with this one. Who is your Spotify top artist from last year?
I think it was Drake.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Drake. One of my favourite songs, God's Plan. I like listening to a lot of it. Yes, it probably was Drake.
I can imagine that gets you going when you're about to go out. Night out or a night in?
Night in.
Night in, wow.
Not a drinker, so I like
Fair enough. I make up for that with you. I'm a uni student. Floppy hat or a cap?
I'd have to go with cap. Although I do wear a floppy sometimes if it's really hot, but yeah, I'd probably say a cap looks better, doesn't it?
Do you find a floppy cap annoying when you're running? Because I spoke to George Bolton a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying that when you're fielding, it's actually very annoying.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can definitely be annoying, but no, I think I'm more of a cap guy than a floppy guy.
What's your favourite sport outside cricket and why?
It would have been football, but I appreciate golf now.
Golf?
Yeah, if we ever get a few hours off and was at the golf course or the driving range, yeah, I love my golf. I like playing with my mates and a few of the boys sometimes.
Where's the best cricket team you've ever had?
Cricket team? I would have to say here. The food here is amazing. The food is very good here, so yeah, I always look forward to that.
What's your Sunday roast go-to? If you had to have one Sunday roast?
Probably a roast gammon.
Roast gammon?
I love roast gammon,
Bit
yeah.
rogue. Bit
Lovely.
rogue. And then finally, how do you pass the time in a rain delay? What is going on? You saw it this morning out in Canterbury. It was absolutely hammering it down. What do you do in a dressing room? Take me inside.
Well, there's a lot of just walking about really. You know, sometimes because obviously you've got no phones nowadays and stuff like this, so you just got to kind of wander your way around and just try and find something to do. Like sometimes you play a bit two-touch in the dressing room or whatever, or yeah, you just got to find whatever there is to do really. Some people sleep, some people like to sleep. It is absolutely smashing it down, you haven't got any chance going on soon. But yeah, it's just wandering around and just sitting and waiting to go back on really. It's not a massive activity that happens.
And do you get as frustrated as we do as fans when it's raining, or do you love it? It means you don't have to go out and do everything.
No, you always want to play cricket, but then there is sometimes you're like, oh, it could carry on raining if you're behind the same, but there's always a chance of getting back in the game.
Well, Jaydn, thank you very much for joining us. Enjoyed that, and we'll let you go about the rest of your day. Good luck this season.